Hello, we are live on YouTube for a change. Welcome all to a YouTube stream. Welcome back, I want to say. It's been a long time since I've properly streamed on YouTube. Everything has been sorted out regarding the branding. It was a bit of a mess. It had the PR deal in it, had everything really just messed up. Let me move my camera so you can point it towards it. So basically, welcome back. To YouTube stream for a change. I need to go on Discord and switch back to the right, specifically the right section. Once it connects, we're not playing Among Us, we're not doing anything for a change. We're gonna talk about Lewis Hamilton and Mercedes, really. So obviously, the news came in around in the morning, around about 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock time, UK time, that Lewis Hamilton had tested positive for COVID-19, and he would not be racing for at the upcoming Sakir Grand Prix this weekend. A bit of a shock, but these things happen. We have to be aware, ready for the unexpected. Yeah, so basically Lewis is tested positive for COVID. And the big question is, who is going to fill the shoots? Now, obviously, the obvious answer would be Stoffel Van Dorn. But the problem is, he is in Valencia, doing the Formula E testing. And obviously, because of the COVID protocols, it's going to be quite hard to get him in. Another option, obviously, was Nico Hulkenberg, known as a super sub. He obviously substituted for both Lance Stroll and Sergio Perez in the British Grand Prix weekend, 70th and the British Grand Prix, and then the Eiffel Grand Prix at the Nürburgring. Obviously got the nickname Super Sub. He's not currently in F1 full time. So yeah, we can he is one of the options who we can consider. Another option we can consider. He substituted. Another option we can consider is watching. Another option we can consider is George Russell, currently driving for Williams. Let me just check how is the stream. I don't think that picked it up, did it? There we go. It does pick it up. Hello, hello everyone who's watching. Yeah, another option is George Russell, who's obviously here in Bahrain. He is part of the Mercedes junior team, but he is currently contracted to drive for Williams, a Grand Prix engineering. So we can talk about the options. Esteban Gutierrez is here, but he obviously, we found out the British Grand Prix weekend, he does not have a super license. Basically, he hasn't driven last time he drove in F1 was in 2016 for Haas. And obviously the rules are you need to have driven in 2017 in the last 3 years. Since he hasn't driven in the last 3 years, basically he ain't got the super license points, so he's ruled out instantly, and I don't think there is any plans for him to get super license. Another option is obviously Stoffel Van Dorn, but he's doing the Formula E testing for Mercedes. I don't know what they're called. Is it Mercedes EQ? Something like that. For the Mercedes EQ team, their Formula E team. Basically, Nico Hulkenberg is free, but because of the COVID protocols, it's going to be a bit of a problem. Another option is obviously George Russell, and the good thing is Jack Aitken is here. Jack Aitken is here for Williams and for the Formula 2. And Jack Aitken has the super license points. He's Williams' nominated reserve driver. So it makes sense. Why not give Jack his F1 debut like a Fittipaldi, like Pietro Fittipaldi is for Haas. Obviously, the good news is we've had Roman Grosjean is fine. He is obviously recovering. He will have to miss this weekend's Sakir Grand Prix. And we have Fittipaldi coming in. I thought Louis Delatraz was going to replace him because it was ideal, but Louis Delatraz is currently in the F2 fights. Not F2, but he's currently racing in F2, so it doesn't seem practical. To my knowledge, I've got a few sources, but to my knowledge, if Roman can't race in Abu Dhabi, Mick Schumacher is probably going to replace him. Yeah, and obviously we had the news this morning. Nikita Mazepin it will be driving for Haas in 2021. Now, this news we all expected. It wasn't a surprise, but it's nice to see we're going to get new people in F1 for a change. We're going to get some rookies. Obviously, 2019 we had a massive year full of rookies with Albon, Russell, and Norris. Nico Hulkenberg is a very, very good driver, and he's constantly proved why he should be in F1. But will Mercedes have enough time for him to follow, get into Bahrain, make sure he has a seat fit, mate in Brackley, make sure that he is prepared, make sure he has a race suit for sure. Obviously, when Checo tested positive, this was on a Thursday, so everything was done last minute. This is on a Tuesday. The race weekend starts on a Thursday. Surely whoever they're bringing in would have had a seat fit, a driver's suit made with the branding. Because remember, Nico Hulkenberg didn't actually have his own suit. He wore Lance's suit with like duct tape on it, blacking out the driver nationality. It's such an odd one. I don't know who is going to replace him. If you're watching, please tell me in the chat because I'd like to know. Let's see how 1080 looks on there. It looks shit. Tell me in chat what you think. If you do want to join the MGPS Discord, you can. You just enter this and Nightbot should actually appear. Okay, I did start a Twitter poll and let's go and have a look. We've had 37 votes. 43.2% of you have said Nico Hulkenberg. Stoffel Van Dorm has 21.6% and George Russell 35.1%. Now, that is just a lot of you would want Nico Hulkenberg, but does Nico have the necessary requirements? Or do Mercedes have a seat for him? I'm sure Racing Point do, but to be honest, he did drive the Racing Point car, which is a Mercedes car. So does he have the right requirements for Mercedes AMG F1? I'm not sure he does. He's a worthy driver, but when you think about the practical reasons, who is going to drive? I know Matthew Gallagher from WTF1 has said, he really wants George Russell in the seat. I can agree as well, but I don't know who is going to be the right person. I've just seen the tweet. What do you guys think? I know nobody is watching at the moment. Don't blame them, but basically, I don't know who is gonna. It's such a hard one. We don't know who would replace him. It's such a weird one because out of all the people, we didn't expect it to be Lewis Hamilton, 7-time world champion, ambassador of peace. You know what I'm going to say. I will have to end the stream soon because I have to come back to school. I have left school just to do this stream pretty much. No, that's not the actual reason. I had to go and eat. I don't usually stream on YouTube, but I will move over to Twitch. Really, at one point. Yeah, I'll move over to Twitch soon, but because it only feels where I do 10 minutes of YouTube, 10 minutes of Twitch. I will be doing more YouTube streams. Don't you dare worry. I'm just busy. I have school. And I've got I have a big Twitch following. I have more Twitch followers than I have more YouTube subscribers. I can get a bigger audience on YouTube, but I'm going to see you later, lads. I will be on Twitch, twitch.tv/DylanMystery, and I'll see you all later. I'll probably do a stream this weekend. I'll probably do reacting to the Sakir Grand Prix. I'll do it on YouTube for a change. That is my plan. Qualifying free practice will all be done. I won't actually be here, but for free practice 1, but free practice 2, I'll do it all on Twitch, etc. Yeah, because it's an interesting weekend. We're going to have two unexpected drivers in. I'm probably going to say it's George Russell. In case it will be George Russell, definitely, in case Stoffel van Dorn can't get in. Nico Hulkenberg, when you think of the practical reasons, won't be there. So I'll see you all later. If you do want to see jump in now, you can just go to my Twitch. It's twitch.tv/DylanMystery. Should be